G'day mate, Colby here. Welcome back to the Weekend League recap. The games are done. My position is set. Today you're going to see where we finish for the Weekend League. Of course, there's the big giveaway on Wednesday for Team of the Year. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. That video will go live Wednesday. More information, hit me up on social media if you need more details. So, to kick things off today, in our first game, we were getting smacked 3-0. I bring in Di Maria for that injection of pace and quality, and our main man, Kent, he brings it back to 3-1. We push on again. We're using kind of all the meta players right now. Dembele, Di Maria, of course, Kent, he makes it 3-2 in the 80th. And then I'm thinking, this game is still on. I can bring this one back. Every game's critical when it comes to the Weekend League. If you want to finish, those elite finishes, then you've got to make sure that you take your chances. We spring Kent. He's through. You know he can finish. Oh, he misses in the 87th, and we take an L on that one. 3-2. So we were currently 7 wins from 11 games. That's now 7 wins from 12 games. So we definitely need to turn our form around. We've got to play against Red Royce here, Mane, Firmino. But that centre-back pairing of Hernandez, I felt like I could definitely find some gaps there and get some goals. The ball falls to Kent in the box. We feed it into Dembele with his 5-star weak foot in the 89th minute of the game to make that one 1-0. A very cagey affair. Kent with man of the match, 1-0. We're back to winning ways. You can see the guy didn't actually have a shot on target. But we win that one. 8 wins in the bag, and we press on. At this point, I feel like I'm probably going to try and aim for the 14 wins. You can see that's the team we've got there. Acuna has been phenomenal for me. Currently, he's at left wing, and I've been moving him into more central areas with our custom tactics. To get things kicked off, Kent just whacks one top bins on his left foot there. Of course, he's got that 5-star weak foot. I've pretty much just been pausing the game and bringing Kent in immediately at this point in time up front. He's too good not to. To make that one 1-0, and we were just full sweat mode, grind mode in this game. I wanted to win badly. I wanted to get these Weekend League games done. It kind of gets to the point with the Weekend League where you just want to grind them out and get them done as quick as possible. So you can see I'm bumper dribbling, I'm pulling out centre backs, taking care of possession, and then we do the little heel to heel. Kent finds a space. The guy actually pauses the game, rage quits. He's sick of it. 9 wins in the bag, and we move on to the next game against a 4-2-3-1 formation. A very nice looking side. Ramos has just been annoying me all Weekend League long. We bring in Kent for last, and it's kind of been the pattern of the games. And then he goes ahead with that Ramos and scores to make it 1-0 to him. Very frustrating. Interesting celebrations from him as well. Pretty early on in this game, I had a feel that I could win this game. I felt like he didn't do a lot of the things that you see good players do. Usually within the first 10 minutes of the game, you'll notice players doing drag backs, ball rolls, sending players on runs. And I thought that this guy definitely could be beat, and there was holes there to be found. And from kickoff immediately, I worked the ball through with Dembele, and we get the ball back inside to Acuna, who is very, very good. And I hope that you managed to do his foot miss card, because I've enjoyed him considerably. And then we miss in the 30th with Suarez, a pretty golden opportunity there. And then it falls to Acuna, and De Gea plucks that one out of the top corner again to make a really good save. So we're still at 1-1 at this point. I can't really find the breakthrough. De Gea is having a bit of a game here, but it's okay. The ball comes back to us again here. Kent in the box. We work it across into the centre. We're composed. A finish on Di Maria's good foot? No. Alright, we'll go again. 67th minute. We break away. Di Maria's got the pace. We find the easy cut back there. It goes across to Dembele. Just a nice little finesse. No. Okay, 82nd. Ripped down the box. Pen? Pen, ref? No pen. And then he gets the ball in the 83rd. I've been battering him all game long. Little ball over the top by De Bruyne. Then we cut back in here. Golden opportunity for Salah. And he missed. Missed in the 85th. So we're in extra time now. 117th, and he missed again. And I thought, okay, this is going to pens unless we can get a nice little opportunity for us. We're careful with the ball in the box with Dembele. He gets the shot away. Can't find the corner. But then we managed to win the ball back here. Blassie coming up big. We feed the ball into Kent. We see the runner from Dembele. 122nd minute. Finish that near post. He can't put the ball away. He can't finish his dinner. Looks like this bad boy is going to pens. So first pen. Di Maria steps up. Down the middle we change. Now we're going to keep it down the middle. We're going to stay down the middle. That is where we be the Iceman, Dennis Bergkamp. We don't panic under pressure. So it's 1-1. It's all tied up at the moment. Are we going to go middle again, or this time I think we probably should have moved. We probably should have moved, but it's okay. He's going left. Yep, we called that one early. Read the head movement. Watch that head movement, and you can see where they're going to go. This time, I thought we'll go middle and move after, and that seemed to work. He got the right way, but we just buried that penalty. Okay, watching the head movement. Which way is he going to go? He looked like he was going middle, so I stayed middle. Acuna. Can you continue to be quality for me? Oh my god, what am I doing? I missed 5 pens last weekend league and lost 2 games on penalties. Am I going to do the same thing again? Am I going to choke out on penalties again? Modric, you got to be big for me here. We held our cool and went up the guts again. We need to save. Watch that head movement. He looks like he's looking left. And he was going left. That's the win. We win on pens. That's 10 wins in the bag. Only 1 more win to go. And we come up against Pele. If we want to secure at least 1 top tier red pick for Silver 1, we've got to beat a side with Pele in it. And he also has Van Dijk at centre back, but that's not a worry for us because we have our own icons. We've got Larson, the Swedish beast, who whacks one into the left corner to make that one 1-0 to us. And then in the 45th minute, Roberto Carlos doing what Roberto Carlos does, winning the ball back in a clutch situation. We get a nice little ball over the top, and Suarezito with the diving header thinks he's Robin van Persie at the World Cup, just banging that one in. We get a pause in the 45th. You know what that means. That's the rage quit. Silver 1 secured in the bag, and we're going to have at least 1 quality red pick up our sleeves on Thursday rewards if we can't grind out more wins from here. But there's still plenty of games to play, and there's still plenty of time. So you can see in the next game, I've paused the game and just gone full sweat mode. I've got in Dembele, I've got in Kent, Balassi, Sanchez at CDM. I want all my pacey players in for this one because this guy was a very good FIFA player. He's got some meta players himself in Kante. He's got Timo Werner in there. And I'm just showing you here how big some of my defensive players were for me. Sanchez making big tackles. Roberto Carlos covering and tracking that space with his pace. And we had to play extremely carefully and composed. We had to really work for this one because this guy's probably one of the better players that I played against. You can just see here how well we're kind of using second man defend and tracking and holding down the center of the field. I don't care if my opponent has the ball in the the wing areas. For me, it's all about locking down the center. He plays a through pass there we shouldn't have. Sanchez then muscles and wins the ball back and really shows his strength. Again, Sanchez wins the ball back for me. And then we finally get a runner through with Kent, who manages to miss the shot, but Acuna has some very good attacking positioning, very good defensive positioning, and that falls kindly to him, but he does have the stats for that. And we pick up the win. We really had to grind that one out. Our next opponent has Red Royce, has Red Sommer, Red Hernandez, a very good opponent by the looks of things with how many weekend league games he's played. His Kane misses an absolute gilt edge sitter there, which I thought Kane would usually put away. And then we're using Kent here, his fine agility. He seems to win the ball back. Suarez with the pass to Acuna, and Acuna finishes that one to make it 1-0 in the 36th. And then this is directly from kickoff again. We're doing our utmost best to apply pressure in the center area with those pacey players. Really, I don't want to give this guy a moment to breathe. I want to make him feel like he's choked out in the game and just has nowhere to go, and that he's going to constantly cough up possession to me. And we're just at this point looking for those runs. We see the run from Suarez, and if you get in that position with Suarez, just press B. No need to finesse. Aim for a corner, put a little bit of power on it, and you're going to score. So 13 wins are secured, and we press on to the next game. This will be the 14 wins, that gold finish that you want with the 2 red picks. It's probably the best finish you can have. You can see this guy's got a very, very good side. Long lay at centre back. I hate to see that there. And he manages to cut that one across in the 75th to make it 1-0 and actually take an L there. So we regroup. Next opponent, Messi, Neymar, Red Fabinho, Varane at centre back, informed De Bruyne, Owen's prime card. Januzaj is a weak link, but he subbed him off straight away and put in a better player in his place in the centre of midfield. So he definitely had our work cut out for us, and we're being very patient, using those drag backs. The drag backs in around the 18 is one of the best ways to find space, and we end up getting the shot away with Suarez. It falls kindly again for Acuna, and he puts it away. So you tell me, is that luck, or is that his attacking positioning and his defensive positioning shining through? He springs Neymar here with the through pass, who manages to slot that one really well. And Neymar is such a fantastic card, and his price is now so cheap that if you've got a bit of spare coin around, don't go do the SBCs. Go and get yourself Neymar. Again, he springs his Neymar, doesn't this time find the challenge. I felt like he should have shot then, and he would have had a pretty good chance at scoring. So I'm going to make some subs at halftime. Actually going to bring out Gomez and put Walker in his centre back just for that extra boost of pace to try and deal with Neymar. And then I bring in that Footmas Roussillon card in his place. And I'm also going to bring in Sanchez for Vidal. He just seems like he covers a lot of ground and has been very useful for me this weekend league. And then we finally spring the opportunity with Kent in the 58th minute. Kent has just been the absolute dream of a striker for us. And I'm definitely considering doing one of the English icon swaps. You've got Prime Lineker at 14 tokens, or even doing at 5 tokens Bobby Moore and playing him at CDM. And I think that'll be a big benefit to our team, just having that 10 Chem Kent, say that 3 times fast, up top with a big stat boost, so that we can, just be able to rip the defenses apart with a player of that quality. You can see here, I definitely had to work my socks off defensively to see this one out. Roussillon with the big boy challenge there to hold off my opponent, and then again in the 89th, Roberto Carlos has applied a mass amount of pressure, and then Kyle Walker, the centre back, with that extra bit of pace and agility to go and win the ball back for me. And we're just going to see this one out. We'll take it to the corner flag, we'll take the W, and go and get ourselves that win to go 14 wins and get gold 3. So a bit of a masterclass in management from myself, if I don't say so, to put Walker in there. I felt like he really nullified that threat of Neymar and allowed things to become a little bit easier for me. So stats-wise in this game, you can see Walker did end up getting man of the match, which was, I thought, quite comical. Modric was actually really big for me. He did win a lot of balls back in the park, and we managed to go on and get the 14 wins, gold 3, and I'm not going any further with the weekend league. I've had enough. I'm tapping out there, so we have our picks for Thursday. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content. Thank you for stopping by. Be sure to hit that like button or catch up on any of the old videos. Until next time, take care. We'll see you soon. Bye.